It's fairy garden time. Hi, and welcome to my channel. It's Sharon from Sherry's Fairies, and I'd like to welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'm getting closer to my 1,000 subscribers so I can monetize. It is Fairy Garden Thursday, and I'd like to thank Grandma Sandy for hosting this collaboration every Thursday. All you have to do is put hashtag Fairy Garden Thursday and you will see all our fairy gardens. I would like to thank a friend from the seniors lodge that I go to, Seniors Hall, for donating a bunch of fairy garden stuff, and I'm making her a fairy garden. Okay, so this is a pretty blue basket that she had in her stash of stuff that she's going to donate, that she donated to me, and she said she liked this container the best. So I said, that's perfect. I can make you a fairy garden in this container. So the first thing I did was I put the artificial grass in here, just as a base. And then I have a bunch of this twine. And that looks better. So now I've got this arch, and I just wired it onto the basket. It must have had some kind of handle or something on it. Anyhow, had two little loops, and I put it through that. And I had this grass, and it was a big thing of grass, so I just cut two off, and I thought I'd just put them back here, but we'll get that fixed. I left this in so that you can see that I do change my mind quite often when I'm doing these things, and the fence was one of the things that I changed, because once I got the fairies in there, I noticed that this fence is going to be too big and block everything. So I changed my mind. A little space to walk in. Yeah, I think that looks good. Oh, that way is better. Yeah, and then the fence is actually not. Okay, that looks better. There, that stands up straighter. Nice. There, that looks much better. The stuff that they're standing on, I'm going to add some glue. Probably isn't the best view, but I have to see what I'm doing too. And I'm just going to add moss in there. We're going to add some moss. And we're going to cover up the plastic stands. Don't need too much moss, just a little bit. Shove it in around there, and it covers up the plastic bits. Even though by the time I get this done, I might not even see that, but I don't know that yet. Okay, I just put some moss in there. I think that looks nice. Now I'm going to build the garden before I put the fence up. It's just easier. Oh yes. On this, I'm going to put flowers. And I decided I really like the pale yellow with the blue. So I'm just going to put my glue gun hopefully out of the way and add some dabs of glue on the flower. I'd like to encourage you at this time to like my video. And if you like it, please subscribe. And leave a comment so I can say hello. I love to say hello to everybody who watches my videos. And thank you again for taking time out of your day to watch what I'm creating. It makes it that more special. That looks just about perfect. Okay. I think that looks just about perfect. Now I have to decide what else I'm going to put in this bed. I have decided okay, I'm going to use some E6000 glue and some hot glue. I'm going to put E6000 on this fairy's toes, and I'm going to put hot glue here because I want to stand this little fairy. She has a mushroom in her hand, which I think is very cute, and I'm going to stand her in that glue with the other glue, and we'll put a little bit of, oops, stay there. Put some moss around her feet to cover up the hot glue and help her stand in there better. Oops, that just stuck to my finger. There's some glue showing there. Let's get that. Okay, I think she looks cute right inside that. And I have a bunch of little red mushrooms. And I know I wanted to put them in here. So we'll dig out, see how many I've got. 1, 2. Okay, so this little fairy has a red one in her hand. I think I'm going to put a little bit of glue right at the back of her wing here and hook her to the grass. And then that way, she's not going to tip over or fall or anything. She'll have a little extra bit of support. So now I want to put these little mushrooms. Why not? We've got them, we may as well use them. 1, 2, 3. There, I think that looks cute. Okay, I decided I'm going to use the smaller fence. I think it's just looks more to the size. That's better. So I'm going to put the fence in here. Yes, and that way I can put it in. I'm going to put glue along here and a little bit of E6000 on the bottom here. I don't know if it'll make a difference, but hopefully it'll stick better, more permanent. So there we go. We got the little fence in there. I think the little fence is it's good because divides the garden. Okay, it's coming along pretty good. Oops, got one more little mushroom. I might stick it outside the fence. I've got glue all over myself. Okay, yeah, let's put this other little piece of fence right here. Okay, let's put some glue in here. I'm just putting it right down on the artificial turf. And then I just stick the fence right into it. Hold it for a bit because it needs to. Now that little piece of fence is actually broken. So I'm going to take one of the mushrooms. This is a good, oh, that's a purple one. We don't want a purple one. We want a red one. This is a good trick for how you can hide imperfections. Now, I just put that little mushroom right down in there and I covered up where the fence is broken. A little bit broken. Not much, but just a little bit. Oops. I'm knocking everything out of place. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I think she's coming along cute. I think I'll put just some yellow flowers down on the ground. I think that would look nice. So I was maybe going to add a bird bath or something, a sunflower. I don't like to put too much because then I think it just makes it look overdone. Anyhow, let's look at this. This is a nice bird bath. It's got a bluebird in it. Well, we could put it right out there. That would look nice. Okay, let's put that out there. There we go. I like that. Just stand up there. Yes, it's not too different colors or anything. It's just natural. Okay, now let's just start placing flowers in around here and see if I even like them. Now, can you see? There we go, it's better. Okay, we've got these flowers here. We've got a few little daisies that could stick in there too. And these little tiny, tiny flowers. I just play around until I hit something that I like. Take the daisies out. I don't like the daisies, but I like these little tiny ones. Right out in front. I like those. Okay, I like those around there. Here's another one. Make a little bunch of flowers right out in front of where she's. Okay, just put some green here. Some of those green leaves that I used up here, I just put them down here. Glue them down. It's okay if they pop up. And now I'm just going to start placing these little flowers in that group, in that bunch of leaves. So it just looks like it's part of the garden. Oops. The worst part of playing with glue is you get it all over your fingers. And I do not like that because then it... Come on, stay down there. There, that should stay. And one more little flower. Oops. One more little flower. Now we got a nice little bush of flowers right here. There we go. And it doesn't cover up the mushrooms, which is nice. I'm going to put these big yellow flowers. Hopefully you guys are seeing all this. I always do that after I do this. Yeah, I like the big yellow flowers back there. Adds to the beauty. Oops, that one pointing out more. Thank you. Down more on the ground. Okay, now we got her. Now we got you. Okay, there we go. We got more room on this side, just noticed. We've got two white ones. And this is a kind of a yellow one too. I think I'll put two yellow on this side because it's got more room. Not sure why. And we'll put a little white one in there. There we go. That looks pretty. And here's a white one we can put over here. Right there. And another little white one we can put right beside, right in there. There we go. Now, we have a few flowers in there. I think that looks pretty with the little fence. I like to leave green showing. And I don't think this really needs anything else. I think that would be just too much.
I decided I had this cute little bunny holding a little head of lettuce.
Nice.
So I thought, well, I'll put that cute little bunny in there too. And I think it added a little more sweetness.
Yeah, I think that looks really nice.
So here's the finished fairy garden. I hope my friend enjoys it. I know I enjoyed making it. We have the little fence, the mushroom and the bird bath with the little bluebird. And we have pretty flowers and mushrooms. Our little fairy who has a blue dress on and holding a cute mushroom standing in some tall grass with an arch of flowers over top. And I think this turned out very well. I would like to thank Grandma Sandy for hosting this video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And don't forget to watch the other ladies who do awesome fairy gardens as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.